Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for a purpose, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. For uses of use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips a balance in favor of fair use. Now let's start this dang show.
You gonna have any fights this week? Oh man, we gotta have some fights.
Starting on Sunday, either Kenny or Aiden.
Yes, you'll see on Sunday.
I know you said both to play. Is there like a rotation in mind? Is it just seeing how they go? What is the plan for that?
Yeah, there's a rotation in mind. Don't reveal everything here.
You've always been a proponent of learning. I mean, every day is a learning experience. What have you learned from this experience this year?
That's a good question. What have I learned? How much I don't like it. How disappointed that I could be. You know, I've never even dreamed it would be like this. You know, so. But what I have learned that, and it was kind of has to go with what the other question was, is that these guys will continue to work and they'll stay with it. And it's just because they just don't want to. They don't want to accept it. You know, they want to only focus on the next opportunity that's coming up, which is kind of how we think, you know. And
Pete, ending a tumultuous season, what would it mean to you to go out with a win?
Oh, there's nothing more important in the world than to win a game in this division, you know. It hasn't happened for a while, so that if we could get that done, that would make it just a little sweeter. I'd love to have a locker room where we can have a blast, and we'll see if we can do that.
Even in a difficult season like this, how much joy have you gotten from coaching the game?
Oh, no, I love coaching. I love being on the field. I love the strategy part of it, all the planning and all of that. You know, there's been a lot of games, you know, and been a lot of preparations and all that. That still draws me in, and the curiosity of how you can make the next right call or the right move with personnel or the right decision in the film room. Those are still really intriguing to me, and you know, I'm basically pretty curious, and I keep looking for something better in all ways we're doing things, and that really generates the feeling that why I love this game.
Everything that guy just says is bullshit. Thank you.
Testing. All right, where's the music? Testing.
What are you doing? Gave me shit for so long.
Testing. There you go.
Setup. Here all season. You had the Pete Carroll mic.
Sorry, yeah, here we go. Okay, anyways, it's Friday. It's the last Friday show of the season. I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of ready to just let's just do a reset. Let's just do a factory reset.
Okay, you might have to do all this stuff because now my right side of the damn screen ain't working.
Well, this is how it goes. Can you hear me?
I got the important one though.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
Well, that was rude. Can you hear me though? Can you hear me?
You got to keep going up and down in volume.
All right. Well,
it's not whether I can hear you; it's whether our fans can hear you.
Yes. We will be doing different things, especially after the season's over, because the system that we use now, I'm getting a little tired of it. Just like this season, just like this coaching staff. But Asylum, I need you to hear me so we can understand what's going on with this team together.
We don't need to hear each other to be able to understand what's going on with this team.
What's going on with the team is that we are in line for the number 1 pick. We are guaranteed the 2. We talked about this on Wednesday.
It is in our hands.
Huh?
It's in our capable hands.
Yes. It is. If the Giants win, then we don't have to worry about what we do when the game starts for us. The Raider game starts. But it is what it is. This is another year of who we're going to draft, who's going to coach our players the next year, and so on and so forth. At least we have one more game to enjoy or not enjoy. Asylum. We're going against the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, this is the last 10 games. We won 1 game in the last 10 games. This could be a chance where we could win because they got a whole bunch of backups.
Hey, stop drinking the damn Pete Carroll Kool-Aid. I heard him try to say that bullshit too. You think Pete Carroll's really going to try to win this game?
I think Pete Carroll knows. It's like, do you remember Lovie Smith? Lovie Smith when he was coaching the
Bears?
Not the Bears, when he was coaching. He used to coach them, but the Texans, I believe, and they were supposed to tank, and he won like the last 2 games or whatever he did, and then they fired him. But because he won these meaningless games, the team dropped him like the number 1 or number 2 pick, and they dropped down to like 7, 8, whatever. And he screwed him over. If you really, kind of, I guess you can say.
Okay, well, first of all,
but,
even if we fucking win, we cannot get any worse than second.
I'm not trying to put it out there. What's up, Vincent?
I'm putting it. Who is that? Huey here.
Hey,
I'll put it out there. We're going to win this fucking game. Hey, Vincent.
Hey, you know what? Vincent. See, we keep saying we're going to win this game, and then we get blown out. So maybe we're the opposite. I don't know, because a lot of these games, I remember the Chargers game. That Monday night game. We're going to win 20-9. Washington game, we got a chance to win 41-24. The Bears game, I think we could. Maybe, and then it was close. And then the Colts game, now we could take care of business. We lose 40-6. Titans were like that. We have a good chance. But let's not say anything crazy because of what happened last year with the Panthers. We took care of, I don't want to say we took care of business. We showed up and finished the job. And then we don't need to keep going down the line because we all know what happened. And then
10 points. We took care of business.
Yeah. There was a play though in that Titans game.
At least somebody's on my side.
There was a play in that Titans game where Geno Smith got hit and the ball fell forward, and then the ball eventually was rolled an incomplete pass, of course. But that got close to getting returned for a touchdown. Geno Smith has been the one that got us to the number 1 pick, but Geno Smith is not the one that's going to be playing in this game.
He didn't do it alone. Daddy Pete helped.
Well, yeah, he kept throwing him out there, half a leg. Just tape
Look,
it
I'm
up.
telling you this. With what you just heard in there, when they were talking about, we know both Kenny Pickett and Aiden O'Connell are exposed to play. All of a sudden, Pete Carroll's concerned about his job, so now he's going to throw Aiden O'Connell out there?
Yeah.
Because he's concerned about his job. He's feeling that fucking fire on his ass and knows he has to put him out there. Why has he not been healthy enough? All of a sudden, he's healthy enough for what? Half a game? All of a sudden?
You know, Aiden O'Connell, the only reason why he's been activated to the number 2, probably is most likely to be the number 2 quarterback, is because the Raiders don't have another option at quarterback.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Miami done did took a player, which, I mean, in my opinion, I think this says it has the writing on the wall there. 2 is out. Because not only did they snatch up Cam Miller off our practice squad, but they had made it clear their plan is to groom him to take over the team.
And
so it's funny how we had O'Connell, good enough to play better than Geno fucking Smith and win his games. And we apparently had, as some teams are seeing it, a future franchise quarterback on the team, but Daddy Pete, his glaucoma kicked in and can't see shit. I'm just saying.
Well, and I just think, there's a lot of people breaking down the last couple press conferences of Pete Carroll, especially the one from Wednesday, where he said, "Oh yeah, me and Johnny," I mean John Spytek, me and Johnny, like a little boy, me and little Johnny finally got together and started seeing eye to eye on things. Only in week 18 of the NFL season, and after a 2-14 record, we've started to understand what we want to do in this season. Basically, what he was saying is,
I
guess we're going to have to start season. Yeah, to start playing the guys that he drafted, and just Tom Brady is supposed to be now. Okay, he's going to have more say or more authority. I don't know, not authority, more accountability. I don't know what it is, but Cam Miller, that was supposed to be Tom Brady's guy, and you let him stay on the practice squad to be poached by the Miami Dolphins. So now what?
I mean,
I already know what everyone's saying.
To me, that happens now. All of a sudden, we're going to have quarterback competition, apparently, and everything. And his only claim to fame right now is going to be, I got you the number 1 pick, but you lost a possible future. You're done. Aiden O'Connell, I didn't see him on that list. So it looks like we got him for what, 1 more year? And
1 more year, yeah.
Yeah. Let's be trade him away. So
don't put
that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The Pete Carroll glaucoma fest kind of bullshit. I'm blind. See, okay, look, I'm blind, but I can still see Geno Smith was not the fucking answer. I can still see the shape. And just everything else. It's just a bunch of bad decisions. So right now, other than the one story we did here, that the Chiefs are going to make sure they do everything within their power that we don't get that number 1 pick, which is dumb because go ahead, let us win. And I'm going to say this for the people who want us to lose. The Giants are not going to take a quarterback. Okay? So what we can do is win, still get whatever quarterback they're going to decide on, and have to pay him less money because he's not the number 1 overall pick. It's not a guaranteed 5-year contract, and all that. So why don't we just, win a game and still pick the guy you want?
What if, though? What if somebody was that desperate and traded with the Giants, hypothetically, if they somehow got the 1 back, and then they take the quarterback everybody wants?
That. If we get the number 1, I'm going to start saying it now because it's going to come out a lot till the draft happens. Trade back. Collect picks. We have a bunch of holes, and the amount of picks we have this year ain't enough to fucking fix it. Collect draft picks, because next year when we want these better quarterbacks than the two that are out here, you'll have draft capital to be able to move up to that number one spot.
Yeah, and it's going to be a very interesting offseason as we start studying all these guys more and bringing our experts to really break down all these guys. You know, even where's my other graphic? Where is my other graphic? All the other possible guys that could be drafted in the first round. I know people are like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. If you want to get Mendoza, don't do it. But we don't know.
Some are for Mendoza, some are for Moore.
Uh-huh.
You know. So I mean, but yet again, we talked all about this. We did it last week, and we're going to have plenty of time to be able to talk a lot about the possibilities of what should be done, the beliefs, the hopes, you know, the Joe Blues and everything else, to try to get what each individual person wants, because there's going to be a shit ton of different possibilities. And in the end, all I care about is fire Pete Carroll, get rid of Geno Smith, and then we could talk about possibilities.
But it's all about compete, Jay. It's all about compete. Now.
Yeah, in the last fucking game.
Oh, yeah. Hey, this could be the very last game for Travis Kelce, okay?
Good. And send him out with the spanking. I mean, if they're really going to lose, the only way they can guarantee that we win is just not show up on the field. We forfeit the game. Everybody ate at Taco Bell and got the runs. They can't come in and play.
I just want to end Kelsey's season, even though it's the last game of the season. Just knock him out the game. After that, whatever. We got to go for personal stuff. I want to just knock him out at the game. They say, you know what, your concussion protocol, whatever. I don't know. Knock him out the game, and then whatever happens. Whatever happens. I'm I you know what, I always want the Raiders to win, but this is one of those games. I don't want to lose before a draft pick. I'm just like, if they go out and I know it's not the same team, and not playing Mahomes, they're not playing, you know, half the guys, half their stars, whatever. But I just don't come out and the Raiders win like 40-something-0. Where was that energy early in the season? Okay. I'd rather be happy with a 3-2 win. Okay. Give me a baseball score. A's versus Royals. That's what I want. Okay. Give me that.
No, hold on. Every time the A's play the Royals, they lose in the playoffs.
What would they play?
Pick a different team.
Playoffs. Okay. Let's look at this right here.
I didn't like that. I don't like that analogy. Next.
Kelsey just needs to get slapped. That's what I'm saying. Smack him around and how's it go? Smack him around and call him Susan. Okay. Let's look at the numbers. Let's do it. We still got a show to do. We still got to do our own plays. So here we go. Kansas City's. Here we go. Rankings. Offensive rankings. They've been tanking because they ain't got their players, but not intentionally. They suck now. They're not even going to the playoffs. Playoffs. Okay. Total yards a game, 330, which is 17th. Rushing yards a game, their offense gains 108, 222 yards a game passing, and 21.9 points, barely just about 22 points a game. They're 20th. Their defense, 307 yards they give up, which is 10th. 104.9 of that is on the ground, which is 10th. 202 of that is in the air, which is 13th. And they give up a total average of 19.6 points, which is 6th. Us Raiders, 247.8 yards a game. We gain which is last. 74 of that is on the ground, which is last. 172 of that's in the air, which is 27th, not as last, but 14.2 points a game.
Bye, Vincent.
All right, Vincent, have a good weekend. 14 points a game, which is also last, the Raiders score. Their defense, 327.2 yards a game they give up, which is 16th. On the ground, that is 118.9, which is 18th. Passing yards a game they give up 208, which is 15th. Points per game they give up 26.3. Now, I don't know exactly if that is all defense because Geno Smith threw a couple pick sixes. Asylum in this last game, Chiefs versus Raiders, the most hated team in the division. We are 0 in let's see.
A lot.
6. We're 0 and 11. Okay.
Again?
If we lose this game, that'd be 2 straight seasons without a win in the division. A lot on the line. Does it matter? Your take.
My take is just I want to win. Fuck it. Let's just win the game. It's the Queefs. It's a division game, right? I mean, again, it's not like you're going to drop that fucking far. You're going to go from 1 to 2. And okay, maybe the Giants fucking trade with somebody. The Jets, right? Oh, yeah, they're buddies. They share a stadium. Hey, buddy, give me that pick. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. There's 2 quarterbacks, right? 1, 2 that they're touting this season coming into it. So they take one and then we get the other. Assuming Pete Carroll's been fired. I mean, it all comes down to, we talk about it, winning culture. Let's just start winning some fucking games. It's the Queefs. You said 11 straight games in the division. Everyone says, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. You know how you change it? It's called winning. Draft pick be damned. And besides, the last time the last and only time we had the number 1 overall pick, we did a hell of a job with that one. So, yeah. Just stay away from the number 1. 2's bad enough.
He has been our number 1 overall pick in 2007. That quarterback, no one ever. He's etched in history, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. He's etched in history. At least, though, Asylum, we're past the technology of DVDs. So there'll be no stories of DVDs being watched to see what film, what plays, what defenses there are.
What's Gino's problem then? Because he ain't watching film either.
He's not using DVDs, okay? He's using MP4s. I don't know. M4, yeah. Okay. Now, the Chiefs are not playing with Patrick Mahomes. They are playing with Chris Oladukin, okay? Adugan. What is that? What is that? Mortal Kombat. His season stats. It's still Mortal Kombat, isn't it? Are you sure?
Street Fighter.
Not Mortal Kombat.
Ryu. Hadouken. All you can. Hadouken. All you can.
Maybe, I don't know. I kept losing in those games. I played Tetris. Didn't know it was gonna lead me to playing Tetris for reals for 18 years at a job that's orange and purple. FedEx. Okay. See, if I played Street Fighter, I probably would have been a fighter. But no, I became someone who stacks boxes. Oh, they know that job that Craig got fired on Friday. All right.
Craig, how do you get fired on your day off?
Well, we'll see what happens on Monday. All the Craigs out there. They're going to end up on Craigslist. 63.2 completion percentage for him I think he played in 2 games, 177 yards, 1 touchdown. He's been sacked 5 times. He came in for Mahomes a few games ago when Mahomes got knocked out with the MCL and the ACL and the PCL and all them CLs.
QBL and all the L's.
A QBC and all that.
QVC, he didn't set it and forget it. He fucking kept watching it, and now he got hurt.
All right. 2-5. Kenny Pickett has been in 5 games. Chris Oludegan has been in 2. They're both 0-1 as starters. 63.2% to Kenny Pickett's 65.9. 177 yards passing to 185 yards. That goes to Kenny Pickett. 4.7 passing yards attempt to 4.5. They're basically a mirror image of each other.
4.7 yards average.
They're basically just about mirror image, only that Kenny Pickett does have the interception. They both rush for 4. Chris has 18 yards.
He's backing up Geno Smith.
Yeah.
That's all he's watched is interceptions. He thought that's what you were supposed to do.
Yeah. And that play that he threw the interception was like, okay, I know you're backing up Geno. You don't have to play like Geno. That is the thing. And you know what, to be honest, well, I know, but he threw it into like double coverage because he was getting pressured. But I just want to say, because I know a lot of folks were all like, well, we saw him and he was garbage. But I feel like, because we were watching, that it wasn't the same philosophy when Kenny Pickett came in than it was as Geno Smith. When Geno Smith comes in, they always try to have him throw deep and these long passes and chunk plays and all that. Kenny Pickett started. It was all these stupid little dinky, let's try to do all these different wide receiver and running back screens and all that, whatever, and bubble screens and all that. Like, they knew that was coming. So it was a different philosophy. It wasn't the same play calling. And he has more mobility to go out the pocket, and he was elusive within the pocket to make plays. But if you really watch that game, it wasn't the same philosophy in the passing game as it usually is when Geno Smith is the starter. So it just sounds like, don't go out there, okay? Don't have him go out there and then he outplays Geno Smith, because then it's gonna look like,
well, that was the whole reason why Aiden O'Connell wasn't allowed to play. Because nobody's supposed to. Now that it's the last game of the season, Geno can't even come back, right? I mean,
yeah, there's no choice. There's no choice.
Now they're going to open up everything, and it's going to look good and shit. And all this, it's just going to be one of those things of, now it's okay to make Geno look bad because he knows he's not going to be back. Pete Carroll knows his ass probably ain't going to be back. So now it don't matter. So now they're going to do everything right.
I don't know. I'm still scared. I'm still scared because what if they keep Geno because of his contract? They know we'll just have you groom the other guy. That's what a lot of folks are saying. A lot of announcers and everybody watching the game, like, they're putting that fear, like, no, but what if Pete Carroll comes back? Like, there's no real true candidate out there to take over for the Raiders. So what if they just run it back with Pete Carroll? And then, Geno Smith, just let him play out that last guaranteed year of his contract.
Back. No, if Pete Carroll stays, so does Geno Smith. I can guarantee that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm getting nervous.
So that's why I say, until I see a firing or not, I'm not going to talk too much about anything else, because everybody thinks that Pete Carroll is going to pick a quarterback, with the number 1 overall pick. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, because even said rookie is going to have to, the one rookie we had, right? Sat on the practice squad all season and got snatched up. What do you think he's going to do with the number 1 pick? I can't let him look better than Geno. We'll put him on the practice squad so somebody can snatch his ass back up.
If being
the number 1 pick, you know how it is. All fan bases are not going to sit there and put up with it. Week 3, week 4, they're going to start calling for that number 1 pick to start. And Pete Carroll will do every goddamn thing. Oh, he broke his toe. Sorry, he can't go out. And then you're going to be seeing it. He's going to have to go out and get x-rays of his foot and put it out on his Instagram and fucking X and everything else showing my toes are fine. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You know,
he's got a hangnail. He's got a hangnail in his throwing hand. He's not ready. No, if Pete Carroll, I don't think he can, because last year we all said we need an offensive lineman, and that story came out that he override everybody else, and I want a running back. But then you get the running back, and you don't even give him carries in the beginning of the season. So running backs getting like 8 carries, 8 to 10 carries a game. And you're not controlling the game with the running game. Yeah, offensive line is whatever, but you see him breaking. He'll start like to break off of tackles, and then okay, we're good. Let's put it on Gino's arms. He's a veteran. Let's make Gino run. Gino throw. Let's go. Let's do it.
Well, again, we talked about it. He's a momentum runner. I believe he leads the league with running backs with yards after contact. If not, if he doesn't lead it, he is up there with yards after contact. Because most of the time he's getting hit in the back fucking field. Okay? But it comes down to he should be he's the type of back that needs 20 touches a game.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like we hit the number 7 to 10, and it's like, all right, he's had enough. He's tired. He's a rookie. Don't run him. And then, okay, we had Mostert back there. We had Zeus. You know, we had a few people we could have used to spell him if you truly felt that way. And it was like, you know, a coach that was known for running the ball decided we're not going to run the fucking ball.
It's that last play in that Super Bowl over and over again. Every play was that last play in the Super Bowl where Russell Wilson threw that interception against the Patriots, ended the game and ended their comeback. So Ashton Jeanty has 1,227 yards from scrimmage, which I believe is, most among rookies this season. And that's all like after contact and all that. And that's passing and running, you know, 1,200 plus. And I think he's not close to getting 1,000 yards rushing, but if he has like a great game, he can.
I think he's only got like 700 or some shit like that. You got that stat?
He has 880. Hey, it's better than Trey Tucker got 666. So I don't know what's going on right now.
Hey, you go, boy. Trey Tucker, you're my boy, Blue.
So if he gets 120 yards, he could hit 1,000. Ashton Jeanty could. 120 yards rushing.
112.
Sorry, 112. Sorry, 112. I knew that. Okay, dyslexia. Now, you're talking about guys like Mostert and Zamir. A lot of those guys.
Yes.
A lot of those guys are going to be free agents after this game. Are there anybody like last year? We had a lot of guys, particularly on defense. Particularly, yes, it was. My drink. The drink that I have right now is on high potency. It's Friday and it's the last Raiders. I feel like this right here. Where does it go? You know the video. You know the video.
Take over, Monty. I'm in the bag.
Me? Yep, that's how I feel. All right, take over, Asylum. I'm in the bag. Okay. Guys, right here on your on the offensive side, here's all our free agents to be after this game was over. Kenny Pickett, Raheem Mostert, Dylan Parham, goodbye. Tyler Lockett, goodbye.
Yeah,
Stone Forsythe.
You can say same thing about Mostert. End of his career. I really don't think he's playing. Maybe a team taking a flyer on him, but it's probably this is his done.
Yeah. Forsythe, I liked Forsythe when he started coming in. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if he got exposed. I'm 50-50 on Forsythe. Zamir White, it's messed up because he looked good 2 years ago when Josh Jacobs was out with injury, and we thought, okay, we got Zamir White. He can come in and take over. He bulked up too much. He wasn't as, he didn't move as fast, and then he got buried in the depth chart. And then we haven't really seen him at all just last week because, it's whatever. Jordan Meredith and Will Putnam on the offensive side. I saw them just for those names alone. Who would you try to re-sign? Or would you say, nah, it is what it is. All you guys Meredith Putnam.
Yep.
I would.
They're dead pieces. They're young enough. Meredith, we like in certain positions. I know other people don't like him, but we like him in certain positions. Not center, but back at guard. Putnam, good backup, at center. And just having, depth pieces. Those would be the two on that one. Maybe Forsythe, just to be able to see what you could get out of them. I think the possibilities there with the right O-line coach and the right head coach.
Dig.
You might be able to get more out of them. I'm willing to take the flyer, small contract, easily cut if it's not working out. But, this is all assuming it's not Pete Carroll as head coach.
I like how you put that disclaimer every time after an argument. All assuming Pete Carroll is no longer here. That's an asterisk on everything I say. Okay, footnote. On the defensive side, you got Malcolm Kuntz, Eric Stokes, Lonnie Johnson, Jamal Adams, Darnay Holmes, Tristan McCollum, Broderick Martin, Caillou Blue Kelly, Charles Snowden, and Thomas Booker. I'm going to say, one, you better bring back Thomas Booker. That dude was going off when he had a chance, when he was out there. He was making plays. He's a hustler. I want to keep Thomas Booker. He is a restricted free agent, so Raiders do have first rights and to try to re-sign him. But I want to keep Thomas Booker. And
Snowden. I'm going to add Snowden to that list.
I would, yeah, and Jamal Adams.
And
he was. Yeah. I like those guys. Everybody else for me
and Jamal Adams, I think you can't give him another year at linebacker. I think his experiment there was working. It's extending his career, right? He's already 30 years old.
Yeah.
8 years experience and everything. But I'm liking it there. I think Stokes you bring back. I think even Lonnie Johnson you might try to bring back.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Kuntz could go. Kuntz did exactly what I said was going to fucking happen. The gamble of half a season, it paid off so fucking well that, Thomas Booker outplayed him big time. Okay? I said it. We should have kept Chase on. But hindsight's 2020. But off that list, Caillou Blue Kelly, I think you can go. Keep Stokes. Keep Lonnie if you can. Keep Jamal. I think you get him on another small contract, 2 years, couple million, something like that. I bet you he plays. Snowden and Booker.
And then on special teams, Daniel Carlson, who had a rough year this year, and Jacob Bobenmeyer, who came in, replaced Sieg. He came in when McDaniels came in. They didn't have to get rid of Sieg, but they got rid of Sieg. That's his name, Sieg, who was a really good long snapper. You bring in Jacob Bobenmeyer, who's been this year, I think we start fresh. Have Will Putnam learn how to long snap, okay? Like Adam True did 25 years ago. Okay, he'd be your backup center, but he can also long snap. That's what I'm going to do. Will Putnam, you're in charge of learning how to long snap. Daniel Carlson, he had a big
Now, you
contract.
know what? I know he struggled this year. But I mean, kickers, they struggle. It happens. It was a bad season for him. But again, isn't that Carroll's son who's in charge of the fucking special teams now? Oh, no, it wasn't. He fired the special teams guy.
Yeah,
I just think there's more. There's something more going on there with the special teams. I know he has another son somewhere on the damn team.
It's quarterbacks and then offensive line, the two.
Okay.
It's anyway, Nate and Brennan.
I say because I mean he was been in the league 8 years already and going. I know kickers got longer shelf life and everything. You could probably sign him to a decent 3-year deal that you can easily get out from under if it continued into this next season kind of a thing. But I think Carlson has done enough throughout the rest of everything that you can give him a chance and at least ride for one more season. My opinion.
Yeah. I don't. It depends. Watch next year. We get what's his name? They got let go from the Ravens. Tucker. Justin Tucker.
Signed with somebody else. He's signed with somebody already.
No, he tried out and then he didn't get it.
I could have swore he's on the team.
I don't know. That was sad though. Well, it wasn't sad because I know what he did, but still, it's just like, wow, your career, all because that doesn't make sense. You have all this money, and you go to massage parlors with homeboy from the Browns. Anyways, okay, Asylum. This is big right here. Okay, of course, last game of the season, facing Black Monday, not Friday. Black Monday, which is the first Monday, the day after all the games are completed, and you have coaches right now who are looking at a hot seats on fire. Will they be given an extinguisher to put it out, or are they going away? Pete Carroll's top of that list, 2-14 in his first year with the Raiders. Overall, 2-14. 85% chance. Okay, I'm trying to. Nothing's ever 100%.
You're winning something.
He's on the top of something. Jonathan Gannon for the Colts, for the Cardinals, 3-13, 3 years with the team, 15-35. He is looking at a hot seat. Kevin Stefanski. It's probably because of the whole Shedeur Sanders in the quarterback room. Everyone probably thinks, well, if you would have started him early, maybe would have.
And the next one they're going to draft this year too.
It's the Browns.
Probably aiding the Shedeur. It's the goddamn what's his name? Who didn't play? The big contract that they spent.
And that's how I was trying to remember his name. The guy who went to massage parlors. You know his name.
I can't remember his name. Honestly, I'm fucking drawing a blank.
Because he keeps getting hurt.
Played in Houston.
Yeah. I could picture his face. Maybe because I just don't care. I forgot his name. Everyone forgot who he was. You know who he was. Raheem Morris. 2 years down season.
I bet you he stays.
It's 50-50 for me. 60%, 50-50. Mike McDaniel.
He'll probably stay.
50%. Aaron Glenn. I heard that he got a vote of confidence from his front office. Well, that's the same thing with the Patriots and Gerard Mayo. Oh, he's going to stay. Oh, wait, Vrabel's available? I'm sorry, we're going to fire you. Vrabel, come on in. And it worked out. And then, of course, the two that already got fired this year, Brian Daboll and so far. Brian Daboll and Brian Callahan. So the two Brians. If your name is Brian, you're going to get fired. Asylum. There's a lot of coaching vacancies that could be opening up this year.
Yeah.
I think last year there were 7. This is 2, 4, 6, There'll be 8 openings, that possible openings. It sounds like there's gonna be a lot of competition on the coaches.
Okay, I'm gonna say 6 because I think Raheem Mostert has nothing to worry about. Glenn probably has nothing to worry about, and McDaniel. I mean, so that's even gonna bring it down to what 5. McDaniel might get one more year before they let his ass go.
With a new quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I know everyone in the podcast game was just waiting to get all their stuff ready for Monday to see who's going to be on the podium. And it's crazy. Remember last year when we were all like, no, I want to keep AP. No, AP needs to go. No, I want to keep AP. No, we're going to get Johnson. No, AP. No, Vrabel. You know, and then he came out that following month. So the day after and did a press conference. We're like, oh, he must be staying because usually if he's out there on Monday, the Monday after the last game of the season, he should be staying for the next following, and then like the next 2 days, whatever day after, whatever. All right, Raiders have parted ways with Antonio Pierce, 4-13 record, and whatever. He 1 year, one and done. Raiders will be looking for a new coach this upcoming winter, and this is going to be all over again in Sodom. No matter if we win or lose.
I hope so.
It's a lot of us Raider fans. It's like, it is what it is. Not that we don't care, but it's like, what else is new? What else is new? Since the move to Vegas, it's just been losing football. We got to one playoff, but of course,
it's been even before that. And again, I would be back to preaching my continuity, giving him his chance, and all that shit if it wasn't for the decisions that he made throughout the fucking season. The scapegoats that he let go to make him and his sons, look good. He fired the wrong people. He says the same bullshit every fucking interview. And then on the field, you see something different. We had a great practice. Practice, they were competitive. They did all this. Oh, Aiden O'Connell's not going to start because you know what? Yeah, we're not going to do this. Geno Smith, he's playing good. Yeah. He just had a couple of mistakes here in this game. And no, I'm just, it's if it wasn't for that bullshit, I would preach continuity like I have. But he's got me to the point. You've known me for a long time. When have I ever been this quickly, but this fed up with the goddamn coach like this to this point? McDaniels was one more recent. After that, or going before that, the coaches before all that. I'm not normally like this. I keep preaching the same shit over and over and over. But this time, you're like, no, okay, I'm tired of this going back and forth and new coach and this and that. I'm tired of doing it. Now I think a lot of us are like, no, we can't allow another year with Pete Carroll. Let's just stop with the Band-Aid. Let's just start all over. Just blow it all up. Start over. Get a younger mind, as I like to put it. Maybe an offensive mind. I'm all for an offensive mind. If we're going to go defensive, give it to Patrick Graham. That's all I'm going to say. But
this could be his last year.
That probably is going to be his last year. And even with the new head coach, there's no guarantee that he's going to be coming back, whether he wanted to or not, and going. But let's get an offensive mind, right? Because that seems to be all the changes in offenses that are going on. You need that younger offensive mind to be able to keep up and be able to go, to do all this. So let's get that offensive mind. Give him the 4 to 5 years. That's going to be required. Remember, everybody, we do this. The first 2 years, we're going to suck. Okay? I'm prepared for that, though. I'm prepared to do another season of this. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm prepared because we're going to give him the chance. We know he's going to be in the process of rebuilding. as long as he doesn't sit there and say stupid shit. And if he's going to fire somebody, which I'm all for too, make sure it's the right fucking person. You know, don't fucking hire your family and then not have the balls to fire him because, as we hear in the comments all the time, how dare you? It's his son. I don't give a flying fuck.
It's my job. If you're messing up my job,
business. And when you cross those doors that say Raiders, there is no family other than the whole family that's team. So
yeah,
just do what you got to do. I mean, like I said, to the point. If we got to trade back Crosby to get more draft capital, if we got to trade the number one spot back down to get more draft capital, do what you got to do. If that's what the coach wants to do. I don't want to trade Crosby. Trust me, before people start coming down my throat. Not saying to do it, but if we need to, we need to. That man deserves to have a chance
at some
playoff and Super Bowls.
So we are ready to let this guy go. He will not play. I think this is his final. You know what? This might be out of. You know what? No, this one's old.
No, that's wrong. Isn't it 17 interceptions?
Yeah, that's old. That's old. I had the wrong one. It is what it is. Let me see. There it is. Sorry, I got the wrong one. I was trying to go through all my graphics and get it all organized. And there you go.
Anyways, we all know the truth.
That's the same one. You know what? Never mind.
Next.
Anyways, there we go. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's time for new. And like you said, you know, having these retread head coaches come back, we're expecting more than just a learning curve because you've done it before. You should be like that. Don't lie to me saying that, oh, we got a good team. We're going to retool. We're just going to revamp. We're just going to know. The is rebuild. And they finally said it. After so many years, they finally said the bad word, rebuild. So now we all know that we are in a rebuilding season next year. Not saying that, you know, we can't win games because games have people have turned around after a four game season to turn around and, you know, win 10, 12, whatever games. Takes the right staff. Maybe Spytek finally
gets to be a GM.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, I don't know. I was gonna say something bad. Just like you're the GM, okay? Put your foot down. Okay, you're the boss. Okay, don't let the old man tell you what to do.
Apparently, the one boss that's higher than him that he has to listen to is going to be Tom Brady. So,
and we're gonna be in the same carousel over and over and over again.
No, it's not, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to fire Pete Carroll, which means we're cutting Geno Smith. In turn, we're going to get Clint Kubiak. Brady is actually going to start being more involved instead of the announcement thing, right? He's going to be there, going to get the shit going, and be headed baby steps, headed the right direction.
All I heard was beheaded. That's what I heard. That's all we've been doing because we don't know who it is. So we beheaded. Coach is beheaded. Can't do nothing. GM beheaded. Can't do nothing. Who's in charge? I don't know. But I know when we go into this offseason, I will be more the delusional Raider fan that I used to be has died a little inside. I'm going to be more, okay, who is this guy? What is he supposed to do with this team? Who is he going to bring in? I'm no more drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't care. Okay. I'm taking the Crystal Light, not the Kool-Aid. So I'm doing Crystal, not Kool-Aid. No. All right. Anyways, every week every Friday, our last Friday show, we do a thing called Know Your History. We're gonna take it back 26 years to the day. Raiders traveled to Kansas City. John Gruden's second year as head coach. Rich Gannon's first year as Raider quarterback. They go to the Chiefs, knock him out the playoffs, took him to overtime. But that started the Raiders to have the little mini my golden years, the 3 years they were in the playoffs, got to the Super Bowl. After that, this is where we're stuck at. But anyways, here we go. This is Know Your History. Saddam, do you have that ready?
No, which one? I
Know Your
can't
History.
roll, remember? Yeah, I got Know Your
Okay, my
History,
bad.
yes. I got access to
You got it ready?
No, I
All
got
right.
access to that, yeah.
All right, here we go. This is Know Your History. This is the 2000 Raiders, January 2nd, 26 years to the day. Know Your History. Roll that footage, Saddam, please.
And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history.
On January 2nd, Raider commitment to excellence would be severely challenged as Kansas City aimed for the playoffs.
The scoreboard's gonna take care of itself, okay? Do in the trenches. Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3, Raiders!
The Chiefs led by 17 until special teams ignited the Raiders.
Block. Marquise Walker blocked it, and the Raiders have the ball. Kenny Shedd picks it up, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Marquise Walker may have just turned the game around.
Tim Brown's streak of catches in 108 straight games continued in the final game. Rich Gannon found Zach Crockett, who used blocks by Gennaro DiNapoli, Nate Parks, and Ricky Dudley to bring the Raiders within 3 points. On a perfectly executed shovel pass, blocks by 64 DiNapoli, 73 Darrell Ashmore, and 76 Steve Wisniewski freed Napoleon Kaufman to find the end zone, as Oakland scored 21 unanswered points to move ahead. Starting linebackers number 54 Greg Biekert, 53 Travion Smith, and 50 Eric Barton were tough and tenacious, and alert cornerback Charles Woodson provided blanket coverage deep. Gannon passed for 324 yards, and Dudley powered for 25 yards per catch. John Ritchie's catch and run positioned the Raiders to go in ahead at halftime. Brown gained 122 yards, and with help from 85 Terry Mickens and Darrell Ashmore, Tyrone Wheatley scored on the NFL's Run of the Year.
Here's a counter draw to Wheatley, breaks a tackle, 15, Wheatley 10, Wheatley still on his feet, Wheatley 5, Wheatley won't go down, Wheatley into the end zone, touchdown Raiders!
Punter Leo Aragus with great coverage by 84 Kenny Shedd, 62 Adam True, 44 Johnny Harris, and 27 Calvin Branch penned the Chiefs deep. with Aragu's holding Joe Netney's 38-yard field goal with 45 seconds remaining forced overtime. The Raiders won the coin toss and stormed in for the kill. Rich Gannon, the AFC's number 2 passer in '99, broke free to find big tight end Ricky Dudley for crucial yardage. With 7 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, the second most in NFL history, Tim Brown positioned these remarkable Raiders on the glory road to close out their memorable first 40 years and open a new millennium with another classic comeback.
Chiefs out of the playoffs. Good snap, hold down, Bentley has it away, and it is good! The Oakland Raiders are storming onto the...
That cut off. All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are the days. Those are my days. I wasn't old enough to see the actual.
Shoulder pads on that motherfucker, though.
Zach Crockett and Richie, they got the big. I don't know.
The good old years.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask you your keys to the game, Asylum, because I'll be like I said last week, I'll watch the game and I see what they do. What's up, Demon King? Demon King, make sure. Okay, we're gonna need you this offseason, all right? This is Demon King's time right now. Okay, Demon King, the draft.
Not yet. Demon King's time starts Monday. That's when it's
What's up, Demon King? All right. I'm gonna watch the game, of course. You know, I watch every game. My enthusiasm, though, is be very low because I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, what's gonna happen?
I'm looking forward to the end of the game when I hear Pete Carroll has been fired. That's what I'm looking forward to.
They're not gonna say like Pete Carroll decided to retire. Mutual decision.
As long as Pete Carroll is no longer the head coach for the Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm ready. Just blow it all up.
Just pull the Band-Aid off. They're already at home.
More,
you don't have to drive too far.
Yeah.
You know, there's no awkward plane ride.
Yeah, like awkward plane ride from London, you know, when they had to let go of Dennis Allen,
right?
Yeah, Dennis Allen. You're already home. But hey, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. Just do it. We'll see what happens. And when we confirm with Miss Peggy, that could be an interesting show, whatever happens this whether it's Sunday night or Monday something.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Nah, they're not gonna wait that long. Unless they're trying to figure out a retirement package. I don't know. But
it's called a severance package.
Here is your
you duped us.
Here's your lifetime. We'll give you a lifetime gift card for the Image. There you go. The door's right over there, just right around the corner. I know it's closed right now, but we're opening it exclusively for you during the game.
Remember, it's a push, not pull.
Yes, at the door, sir. Sir, okay, you know that was probably the job interview was to see if he opened the door. No, he can't even be greeter. He can't open the door. I'm just joking. We're just jokes. Pete Carroll had a great career, but it just didn't work with the Raiders, and the decisions that were made throughout the season. Like Asylum said, scapegoats and pride of not putting in a different quarterback, maybe because he couldn't.
Offensive lineman, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Oh, I have to put him in, and now he's out playing every offensive lineman all season.
Yeah. You know what I forgot to do? Parker, it didn't matter. Injury report. That's what I had already, too. Let's just look at it real quick, okay? Jack Besh back. He's full practice. He should play. Adam Butler is out with that bicep. Raheem Mostert is questionable. He's probably going to be out,
Probably.
Unless, I don't know. Dylan Parham is out. Not that it matters now. Geno Smith is out. Not that it matters now. Tyler Lockett, full practice. He should play. And then you got them, the Chiefs. Kareem Hunt, full practice with the illness, so he should play. Trey Smith, guard, he's out with the ankle. Xavier Worthy, illness, did not practice. He's doubtful, so he's still sick. George Karlaftis, defensive end, he had rest, but he's questionable. Isaiah Pacheco, I don't know why you need rest for. After this, you have a whole bunch of months for rest, okay? Whatever. Isaiah Pacheco was rest. He's questionable. They're probably they're not gonna play him because, like you said, Asylum, we're not gonna let you win. No, we're not gonna let you win. I mean, we're not gonna let you lose. That's what I mean. We're gonna let you lose, and then you win in the draft. Jalen Moore off the tackle knee. He's questionable. Jake Brennenstuhl. He's Brennenstuhl, tight end, hamstring. Full practice, but you're out. Christian Fulton. Now, who's really tanking? Cornerback, knee and wrist. Full practice, he should go. James Winchester, long snapper, illness, he should go. Derek Nandi, nose tackle, illness, full practice, he should go. And Jerry Tillery, you remember him, Asylum? Jerry Tillery? Yeah, that famous Thursday night game against the Rams when he hit the ball and then he gave him a whole new set of downs. Lost the game. D tackle, personal, questionable. So that is your injury report for the game. We'll see what happens. We might be on, I don't know, Solemn. If the Raiders make a decision, are we jumping on
Monday?
If they make a decision, we got it. Sweeps. It's sweeps week. It's sweeps week. That's hard to say. It's sweeps week.
Depending when it happens, we might be able to jump on for an hour.
Sweeps week. Sweeps week. Sweeps week.
We'll see.
Black Monday. All right. Well, that is our show. Sorry we couldn't bring as much enthusiasm, but it's just like, let's just get it over with.
I've been trying to rip off this Band-Aid. It just won't come off.
That Band-Aid's been on for 20 plus years. It's seared to your skin. That's surgical, okay? Surgical. We are rebuilding. And yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this, okay? That's like you ever watched that show? I think it's on TLC. Where you have the pimple popper, and they come in with this big old thing. I've had this for 20-something years. Doctor said it's benign, but it's poppers. Yeah, she looks like E.T. Like an E.T. Yeah, whatever.
E.T. had hair.
Yeah, Jessica loves that show. We gotta watch. Oh my god. Anyways, we're the Raiders right now. Okay, we're that guy with that big old lump on, I don't know where. It's not deadly. It's just bad looking, okay? You got no confidence. We need someone to go in there, surgically squeeze out all the bad gunk and whatever it is, and let's just sew it all and then let it reheal. We need a coach to come in, a new coach, and just let them use their own tools to get us looking good again, get our confidence back, and reclaim our Raider lives. That's what we need. It's probably, it's been...
And be able to have some fun on these damn shows.
Yes. Because, Burgundy is getting tired of it. And he got free range, okay? So, he's like, I can't keep destroying this desk since start coming out of my salary. All right. Solomon, any last words?
No, this is our last Friday show, planned Friday show, however you want to call it. Going to kind of miss it there for a little bit, until we go. So it will come back. We all know it's a season thing. Just remember, we ever make the playoffs, it continues into that too. So let's get it fixed so we can continue these damn fights.
Yes. So until then, we're back on the off season. This season went by so fast, but I'm just kind of glad. Okay.
It went by fast, it went by slower than shit too.
It was the longest, fastest, slowest, longest. Yes. So we're about to get off, Jeff, you know. I wonder what we're doing. I watched Jeff Jeff did a whole New Year's show. I watched most of that. But Jeff doesn't put up my comments quick enough, you know. I just don't appreciate that, Jeff. I'm just joking. Mr. I won the first fantasy football. You look at me. I'm Mr. I gotta send that out. I haven't sent it yet because I've been trying to recuperate from all the spending from Christmas. Okay. You know, kids, you know. I got socks though. I was happy. I got socks.
Kids and wives.
I wasn't a host on. I know, Jeff. I'm just messing with you. All right. Anyways, that's it. That's our show. Take care, everybody. We'll be back on Wednesday to talk about everything that has gone. Everyone's back. See, everyone's showing up right now. See, come on. It's not fair. Catch us on the rewind.
Rewind. Let's just show hands. Y'all can do the replay.
Yes. But yeah. That is it. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully it's with Miss Peggy. And then she can really just like she does, just with everything that we have to deal with this season. Was working my studio for tonight's final touches. I know, Jeff. This is what we do too. That's why sometimes we're late. All right, guys, we're ready. Anyways, everyone take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see what happens on Sunday to determine the final draft order for us. You know, who cares about everybody else? But for us, and then we'll see what happens after that. Have a good night. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Everyone, Happy New Year. 2026, please be better. Catch you guys later, and good night. Peace out. Oh, we went over show like we always do with Raider Mill, aka Coach Wallace. Okay, here we go. Peace out. Friday.
All you other NFL teams, your tailgates are weak, your teams are weak. We might be down right now, but it doesn't take away the history. And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history of who the fuck you playing for and where the fuck you're playing. Damn it. Oh, and by the way, I won my last cage fight again. I'm still undefeated. And you NFL motherfuckers out there that you think you want some, come on and get some anytime.